Today we are unboxing another Costway pallet. It is full of beautiful returns. It looks juicy, it looks profitable, and I'm excited to crack it. Let's unbox a $500 Costway returns pallet. Guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, we have another unboxing coming to you live. And you're wondering probably, Damien, why are you doing another Costway video? Well, because KK's freaking video got 1.3 thousand views and I'm a little salty about it, so we figured why not make this a little in-house proposition, competition, whatever you want to call it, and see whose Costway unboxing pallet video gets more views. Winner gets bragging rights, and that's very important in a warehouse where we spend 100 hours a week for talking. So I'm doing this for the views. I'm doing this to beat KK's video. So, Costway Return Pallet Part 2 coming at you live. Let's jump in. Whew. Judging straight off the top, just kind of, if I was to walk into a pallet house, like Nice Fine Wholesales, right, you would be looking at something exactly like this before I cut it out. These pallets we sell for $500 in our showroom. Costway pallets are definitely different because Costway, the brand, is different than any other retailer that we typically deal with, right? So we're typically buying, big box retail liquidation product, right? Target, Home Depot, Amazon's, Lowe's, the big boys, right? The ones that you see on the street with a store and a 40,000 square foot retail space. Costway is a little different because Costway is an online retailer. What that tells me is that their packaging doesn't have to be nice and juicy. Their product has to be quality, but the packaging doesn't have to be retail shelf packaging, right? That's something very, very, very important to consider, because if you're buying this merchandise and you're planning on putting it out, let's say in a small resale shop, maybe a discount store or something of that nature, it's gonna be harder to move because the brown boxes don't attract automatic sales. Packaging does a lot. Companies spend thousands and millions of dollars on packaging their products correctly, right? Because packaging can actually make or break a product if it's going into the retail store, right? Packaging is part of the customer experience. Packaging is part of the wholesale process, right? Proper packaging will make selling and moving this product a lot easier. But being Costway the way Costway is, it is its own entity, its own retail shop, its own retail producer. They private label all of their things and make them Costway brand, right? Meaning that if you're buying off of Costway.com, all you care about is that website brand, right? Like the whole process, the customer satisfaction process is happening while you're purchasing these items off their website, right? And you're getting directly Costway items. That's the difference between Costway and other retailers, right? Other retailers are selling other brands in their retail space, right? Costway is selling their own brand of Costway stuff in their own space. So they can skimp out on packaging, save a lot of money by doing that, right? Because now they're just doing brown boxes. It's cheaper, it's a lot more cost effective than it is to put nice pictures and measurements and all sorts of stuff, right? But enough about packaging. Let's jump into this pallet because I know that's what you guys came here for. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, we do these unboxings very often because we have a pretty big warehouse filled with pallets and we like to do YouTube videos, all right, to educate the public. So go check those out. Like I said, KK did a part 1 on this. He did it was off a different truckload. It was off a different set of Costway returns. So this one should have some different stuff in theory. But the reason why I'm pointing it out is because you're gonna see a lot of repeat and categories, to say the least, that are gonna be kind of a staple of Costway, right? So let's dive in. Let's jump into it. On the bottom, you can see right there, that's a patio set. Patio sets are money, especially in middle of July, especially when it's 95 degrees outside. That is what I would consider a hot selling item right now in July. Like you have July, maybe August, September's probably pushing it, but anything after that, you're probably gonna have to be sitting on this inventory or just discount it so deeply that you just won't want to sell it anymore. Yeah, so first impressions off this pallet is pretty juicy. It's nice and big. There's a lot of different things on it. There's an ottoman. Well, I guess I'll take this first small box here. So to make my video better than KK's, I'm actually going to utilize the Costway app and provide you guys with the exact items that we are scanning in to give you guys a realistic view I guess, perspective of what we're actually touching and doing here, right? So first item is going to be a little bit box damage. You can just tell right away, but it seems like it is a launcher, a Go Plus launcher, I think. But do not worry, because seriously, guys, download the apps of the retailers that you are purchasing pallets from. That is the #1 way to actually figure out the value of these items, right? And let's not forget, MSRP values is what you're going to be basing off your resale value, right? We like to stick around the 50% margin, but I do like to push people towards charging even 70, 60% of retail for certain items, especially if they're desirable items, especially if you post it on Facebook Marketplace and you're getting 80 messages about that item within an hour. You probably priced it too low, right? But side tangent, let's get back to the unboxing. Let's look up this item. The model number is SP37178. Pops up in the search results, and it doesn't pop up in the search results. All right, so lesson #1. We're on our first item, and I already got a tip for you. Type that in on Costway, didn't work. Type that in on Costway, didn't work. We went over to these labels. That's a return label. They don't have a scan feature on the website. Pro tip, Costway, get a scan features to make your resellers' life a little bit easier, whatever. That's some random warehouse labels. So this is what I'm talking about, the packaging, right? If it was a Target product, or maybe it was a Home Depot product, you'd probably be dealing with a lot more descriptive box with a lot better retail packaging, but it's Costway, so it's a little different. So what we're dealing with is an item in a brown box, and because we couldn't find anything off the website, off the model numbers, what I did was take the same model number, I typed it in on Google, and I happened to find the same exact item on overstock.com. And overstock.com, this isn't a beach chair like I thought, and it makes sense because it isn't. It's actually a portable 10x5 badminton beach training net, and overstock.com has it for $166.49. Wow, that is expensive. And there's definitely cheaper badminton nets out there on the internet, ladies and gentlemen. So I definitely would not purchase that. But on to the next one. Let's keep moving. So 166 retail value, 50% resale value. You're around $85. Not too shabby if somebody pays for this, of course. And to make this unboxing video even better than KK's, I'm actually going to write down the MSRP prices right behind me here, so then you guys can clearly see while you're watching the video what the total of the pallet is coming out to be. So first item is 166, but it is off overstock.com. That price is probably not the original MSRP, so just keep that in mind, and please don't blow me up in the comments judging me for it, all right? I'm just going off what Google showed me. Next item, this is a pretty easy one, and it's actually kind of cute. It is an ottoman. Nice ottoman, definitely, with a little storage inside, I think. Okay, never mind. What the hell? Why isn't the pillow the size? No wonder it's getting liquidated. It's just awkward. But whatever. Why am I judging the product designs here, right? Who gives a shit? As long as we can resell it and make money, we're going with it. All right, so we got a nice ottoman here. It's a Costway round stool, I guess. It's a stool. But problem is, we do not have anything to allow us to look this up on their app. But let's see what happens if I type in these numbers. So you got an LP label here. That's a logistics label for sure. But I got some sort of model numbers here. I'm hoping that those are going to be able to bring up something. So if you're a reseller, you got to learn how to adapt, guys. You got to learn how to be quick on your feet and roll with the punches, because this is what this product came in. It's obviously brand spanking new. I don't see any damage. It's pretty nice. Depends on your taste, I guess. Doesn't matter. As long as we can sell it, we're selling it. So no model number, but I did have this little Costway round stool T0690 pop-up sticker here. And guess what I found when I searched this up? Bam! So $94 is what this stool is going for at Costway. So MSRP is 94 bucks. Resale value, half of that, around 46. So not too bad, not too shabby for a stool, brand new. We're moving on. $94 is the MSRP. So if you're enjoying this video more than you've enjoyed KK's Costway unboxing, please drop us a comment and let KK know so I can just keep talking. And unlike KK, I have a pallet in the back of me set up so I can put these items back nicely without damaging them, without making a mess in the warehouse, right? But all right, next item, we're moving on. This seems heavy. No, it's not. It's good. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. All right, next item is going to be HW67282GD. Okay, so after some further investigation, I couldn't find this item on the Costway app. But I typed the model number on Google because these red and gray encryptions here, those are the model numbers of the item. We knew it was a mirror, and guess what? This item is now officially off the website in the US of A, but it is on the website of, what? You guessed it, the UK. What? The retail value right now is at £68.95. Somebody do the conversion. Fine, I'll do it for you. I'm just gonna put 68. All right, so $68, we're calling it. Let's see if it's damaged. I guess that we could probably check for that already. I don't see it being, I think it's in pretty good shape. I think if a mirror was broken, we'd be able to tell pretty easily. All right, all right, all right. Moving on to the next item. All right, we got something heavy. And full disclosure, this is a box 2 out of 3. Boxes 2 out of 3 are a very, very common thing that happens on Costway, and that's kind of the reason why people talk about Costway pallets, because it will happen. It is gonna happen. You're going to get boxes 1 out of 3, 2 out of 3, 3 out of 3, and if you don't have those other boxes, item is pretty much useless, right? You might be able to Frankenstein some stuff together, right? Definitely save the hardware, definitely use the stuff for other things, but we'll see what this item is, but it's a tough sell. Something to keep in mind is when you have a box 2 out of 3, somebody probably has the box 2 out of 3 and 3 out of 3 and whatever, right? To complete the set. This is why staying a part of big reselling communities online comes in handy. I see these kind of posts all the time. Somebody buys a Target truckload or whatever, or a Costway truckload, and they get swing sets, right? And they get 10 boxes of 2 out of 2. Somebody got the 1 out of 2s, right? And they're out there. And this is a pretty small and tight-knit community of reselling. So if you do ever get something like this, don't give up on the item. Look around, go back to the pallet house. Maybe you can go back to the same pallet house and find pallets from the same truckload that will have the other box. It's a long shot, but guys, that's what freaking reselling is all about. It's about the effort, adapting, and making things work when they don't go your way, all right? But something tells me that this is gonna be a part of this patio set on the bottom, but I could be completely wrong. Let's see. Ha-ha! What is that? That looks like a part of a patio set. So now, is that the same model? 65? No, it's not. So this isn't it. But that and that go together. So I'm gonna put this on the side. We'll go through the whole pallet. We'll see what happens and see if we can have a whole patio furniture set put together. All right, next item. This box looks rough. I'm not gonna lie. Look at this thing. Cover the address of whoever returned this. It looks pretty rough and beat up. So we'll see if this. Baby chair, and it's kind of gross, I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely been used or abused. Personally, I have zero faith that this has all the pieces, but who cares? Because all we're looking for is the MSRP. Guys, that's kind of what we try to accomplish with these unboxing videos. Unfortunately, we run a big warehouse and we do not have time to test these, to look through all of them individually, make sure that all the hardware is there and put it all together, right? I know it would probably make for a better video, but that's kind of just not our business. And we're just trying to figure out the MSRP values of these things to show you guys what you can expect on these pallets. But all right, let's look up the MSRP of this Infons baby thingy. Original price was $148, now on sale for $135. Adding $135 to the board. Baby chair. Next box. Now I just want to know what made my knees buckle. Some sort of furniture. Looks like shelving. Let's see. Where's my favorite model number? JV. Okay, this is a nightstand. Is a 2-piece stackable nightstand bedside end table set for $89. Ooh, this is a smooth one. This is an easy one. You got a picture right there. Another nightstand, night owl stand with USB port. Ooh. All right, Night Owl 1 drawer solid wood nightstand with USB ports is $69.69 for the sale. On the sale, I mean. We're not doing decimals, it's too much math. We're looking for general ideas here. Got some sort of appliance here without any box. Ice maker? Oh, this thing's pretty sick. Should probably keep this top. This ice maker is on Costway right now on sale for 50% off. It was $226, but right now it's at $113. So Conrad told me to stop spieling, but I can't help myself. This is something very important to keep in mind. These are liquidated items. What often happens is they get either taken down the retailer's website or they get discounted very heavily, right? If you are ever purchasing something based on the MSRP value, be careful with that, all right? Because you have to take into consideration whoever you're buying it from is probably pulling the original retail value, right? But if this item has been getting liquidated for the past year, 2 years, or whatever it might be, that MSRP value on that website or in the public forum space has probably went down significantly. So that's just something to keep in mind when you are purchasing liquidation items for a MSRP value price. But yeah, ice maker, done, 113 bucks. Next item. Wow. 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 That is somebody returned an item to this. Like, really? Dude, come on. Like, one piece of duct tape that holds the return mailing label and the Man, they are lucky they're not an employee in this warehouse, because I would freaking rip it into them. What kind of a jackass does this? Like, you're literally taking all the risks in the world to just make sure that your item does not come back. You know what? Puts me on another spiel. Let's run it. This is how I feel like when people return stuff on eBay. This is the type of jackasses that return stuff on eBay, all right? They send it in like this, the freaking label gets messed up, it doesn't come in, and then it's your fault. Ha! This is something else. But all right, done with the Damien spiel. I don't know if this is, All right, so the only place I can find this item is actually on Amazon, which is $79.99. It is a 2-piece warm white lights table lamp. So $79 MSRP. And we're moving on. Next box. It's already open for us, which is cool. It is a chair with a freaking nice of a, oh no. That's fixable though, all right? Let's not make a big ruckus about it. It's definitely fixable. Probably some thick boy sat down on it and it just gave out right under it. But, oh man, I just can't contain myself. This is supposed to be a professional video and all right, we got it. But guess what? And it's 100% this because it's freaking teal. Like, you can't mistake these, right? It's a little ottoman with a chair, but it's the only place that's actually selling it is Lowe's. This chair is retailing for $387, and that's after being on sale. It's marked down right now off of $464 to $387 on Lowe's.com, that's a lot of money for an accent chair and an ottoman. Obviously, yes, I know it is broken, but like I said, I mean, this is a leg, right? We can definitely fix this, glue it together. You gotta be able to Frankenstein stuff together. You gotta be able to be handy and fix things if you are trying to flip them, right? You might not get half of retail for it because there is a little damage, but you're still going to be able to recover some cash. And with an item being almost $400 MSRP, that cash recovery, now you got a way bigger spread and way bigger margin. So I'm not too worried about that broken leg. It's right now on sale at Lowe's for $387. So not too shabby. We're moving on. What are we thinking this is? An umbrella? Next item. This chair, which I already pulled up. Pretty smooth sailing on this one. Is right on Costway's website. $79 MSRP, 9% off. Hey, get out of my video. Get your own Costway video. You know it's a competition now, right? Whoever gets most views, right?
Maybe. It might get more views. I don't know. The mug is ugly.
Ci zaraz dam, ty gówniarzu. All right. So that was $87. Yeah. See? The major improvements that were made since KK's video is just unreal, guys. Seriously, let me know what you think in the comments. Okie dokie. All right, the next item is another item found on overstock.com. It is a Costway coffee table wood 2-tier rectangular coffee table with storage. See details. That's the title. Today it is at $73.99, so we're gonna put 74. There you go. Thanks, Conrad. So, like I said, guys, keep in mind, like, you've seen how we found some items on overstock.com. You saw how we found it on Amazon. You saw how we found a few at Lowe's and even at Target. So, Costway, like I said at the beginning, is its own brand. They sell their items everywhere. And if they have a hot item, a hot seller, and maybe Lowe's is looking to bring in a little bit more of whatever the hell it might be, like accent chairs, they're going to source from places like Costway, right? And honestly, probably even drop ship them. I would assume so. But yeah, there's a little gross leak over here. I hate those type of leaks. Those are typically like something bad just cracked and now it's gross. And bamboo something. No, that's not bamboo. It's a bed. Wow. I was not expecting to find this. It's a bridge. 5-foot wooden garden bridge. That is awesome. All right, so we got a bridge, because I am the king of the castle, for $125. You guys don't know who Borat is?
King in the castle, king in the castle.
Shame on you, it's a classic. 125 bucks for a bridge, I will pay that all day. Next item. All right, a Costway 7x7 slant leg pop-up canopy tent shelter adjustable portable carry bag. So if you guys can see, Costway is big on keywords. They love keywords in their listings. But we got a canopy tent here for 87 bucks. If you got a UTV, hit us up. I would love to ride one. So Target has this canopy out for $87, and that's what we're gonna put on our board. All right, this is the last box before we get into that patio set. Oh geez, missed the table with that one. What's this one? Good thing all the hardware's here. It seems like it. The bag is here. Oh, it's a radiator. Nice. All right, let's see what the radiator goes for when it's 95 degrees in Chicago. Let's see what the going price for that is. It is $85. $85 for the radiator, and it's actually at Home Depot. 1500 watt electric oil filled radiator. Pretty cool stuff. Radiator, not good for heat, great for Chicago winters. Because, you know, we can't have anything normal around here. It's got to be one extreme or the other, right? All right, so let's do this really quickly. Let's total up what we got without the patio set, because I know a bunch of you YouTube and Facebook and social media warriors in the comments are going to rip me to shreds claiming that is not a full set, which it probably isn't, and I agree. So before you get a chance to get your panties in a bunch, I'm going to total up this pallet before we break into that patio set, and we're going to consider that a bonus item. So quick totaling up of the items we have found. All right, so quick total of all of these items without the patio set is $1,573. The MSRP value without the patio set is $1,573. So if we divide this by half and we want to get our potential resale value, if all of those items work and all of those items are complete and all of those items are actually desirable and will sell for 50%. All right, so $786.50 is your potential 50% off of MSRP resale value. Meaning that if you bought this pallet for 500 bucks from Nice Fine Wholesale, you're going to end up with $286.50 worth of profit. So $286.50 is what we are profiting off this pallet without this patio set. Best case scenario option, not too shabby if you ask me. All right, so after we got our numbers, we got the MSRP value, and we got our resale value, let's get this table out of the way and let's set up this patio set, because fingers crossed, if it is full, it's probably going to either double our profits, if not triple. So very, very curious to see if it works or not, but let me set this up first. Goodbye table, hello patio set. All right, so first things first, the pillows are definitely missing. Unless it doesn't need pillows. Pillows are optional. Oh, it's labeled. Oh. Is this not a patio set? Could these be lounge chairs? Damn. That's what happens when you pay your landlord on time. He gets a new truck. Brand new Ram. You're welcome, guy. I'm gonna have to further investigate this. I'm not sure how this goes. Or, wait, it did say 2 out of 3. All of these pieces are this. Guys, we have a whole set. These pillows are just used there for storage. This goes here, like this. Stand. They just shove these in here to... Very nice. Dude, these are the bottoms. It's gonna go here like this. Make another one of those. All right, so it seems like we have a very big majority of all the items that we need. Let's look up what this thing actually looks like when it's fully assembled and see what the hell we're missing. Okay, we're definitely missing a lot of stuff, 100%, no question about it. Yeah, so it's a giant 7-piece, like a big 7-piece. We definitely don't have all of them, but here's the kicker. You have 2 chairs. You can easily put these 3, actually, if you put that one together. But you have 2 chairs here. So being the clever reseller that you're going to be, what you're gonna do is take these chairs, toss the rest of this crap, and sell the chairs as separate pieces, right? It sucks, it's not the full set. Obviously, we would wish it was the full set because the full set is $1,100. So obviously we're not gonna add that to our account, but $1,100 set, you get 2 chairs out of it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if you can't get $50 for these in the middle of July, brand new like this in plastic, with tossing in 2 extra pillows just to exchange them, if you can get 50 bucks each per chair, I will be very surprised. Some value here, obviously not ideal, but we'll work with it. All right, so let's wrap this up really quickly. Patio set, kind of a fail. We took an L on that one, but being the clever people that we are, like I said, those 2 chairs definitely have a resale value. If we put the rest of it together, we probably would too. Even, look at this. You go this way, you go this way. Now you have a patio, 2 chairs, and a table that is definitely going to get you 100 bucks. I would be surprised if it doesn't. So if it adds to our total here, I'm not gonna mess with the MSRP because we're not gonna count this failed set, but we are gonna add 100 bucks to our resale value. So potentially off this one pallet, you're gonna profit $386. And that is being pretty conservative if you ask me, since we're not putting this together, we're not actually pricing out all of those items like that $400 chair is probably gonna sell for a little bit more than 200. But conservative number wise, you're gonna make $386 if you do everything properly and if it sells quickly. Is that a good profit? I don't know. You guys tell me. Drop a comment below, tell me whose video was better, and if it was KK's, I don't want to hear it. So, if you think my Costway video is better than Camille's, drop a comment, drop a like, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you guys next week.